G'day, lads. I forgot about this light. I always like the fact that even after I prepare everything else, I always forget about this light. It's right behind me, beside me and everything, and it doesn't occur to me. And it's funny, because I always remember to, like, turn it off, obviously, because it's light. Whoa. The background of the front thing is Godzilla. This is all gonna connect in the weirdest fucking way possible, I swear. Yeah, I remember to turn it off, and like, I don't know, like I have cues that remind me how to do certain things, and then I forget about the light every time. I'm gonna close my window, so give me a second. There we are. Alright. Let's dive into this. I'm diving this in for myself. It's just me, myself, and I. And I am strong, and I am capable, and I am not anxious. We are manifesting, okay? We will manifest our own destinies, okay? Let's do this. Well, did you really just discover the body? Yes. Hey, go easy on her. Can't you see she's scared? I don't think he's in the mood to go easy on anybody. Ha! And nobody's getting it easy today. Do you hear? Do you have any idea who that is lying dead over there? That's President Wang, the leader of Zhengfa. Please, Agent Lang, you don't seem your usual self. In more ways than one, in fact. When we first met, you had more underlings than I could count, and you were known for your unrivaled arrest rate and your cool head under pressure. Now the underlings are gone, and you've forgotten the fundamentals of police work. What happened? Grr. What did you just say? Shouldn't you be looking over the evidence instead of accusing the first person you run into? Or is it me who's forgotten the fundamentals? Gah! I don't need you to tell me how to do my job. I was just about to get started. Good. That seems to have calmed him down a little. We should take a look around too, Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, I think we should. Alright. Don't nobody need to go looking around. I done told who did this. It was the Taurosaurus Rex, or Taurosaurus. Or my name ain't Lotta Hart. Wait. Not who did it, why did it? Yeah, why that? Are you quite finished? We have an investigation to get on with. You can't order me around, mister. You step out of my danged way, more like it. Yeah. Y'all mess with this here scoop of mine, and there'll be heck to pay then some. Excuse me? The woman who found the body. What do I know of her? You're Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me? I was thinking she looked familiar, but I didn't know what from. I'm thinking maybe like the superhero, like the Steel Samurai movie set or something. Oh, yes, of course. We met on the case. No way, you two know each other? Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. From somewhere. Great to meet you. I'm Kay Faraday, Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Wow, I never knew you had your own adorable little assistant. I like the way she says your own adorable little assistant, almost like she remembers Maya and Phoenix, but doesn't remember, obviously, Kay and Edgeworth. What did you throw at me?
Pastry.
Wasn't this for yourself? You're like, this is the great thing about buying two of something. The only problem is that I don't know if I could eat this right now. I feel like my brain will go like.
Well, that's the benefit of it being in plastic.
You're very right. I'll bring it to work tomorrow. Nice little treat for me. Legendary.
Enjoy.
Penny! Ah! I was thinking something starting with P.
Hi. I love you. To leave the door open. Mwah. Thank you, Dara.
Love you. I'm Penny Nicholas. I have no idea what her voice was before. I work over at Global Studios. I'm in charge of props. Oh! Okay, I remember now. It's nice to meet you. Oh, of course. The Steel Samurai movie. One of my old cases involved a murder on the set of Steel Samurai TV show. That's what I thought. She was a member of the crew. We're here on location filming for Global Studios. We're kind of a big feature, to tell you the truth. I was first in today, wanted to make an early start, but then I noticed something was wrong. The footprints and the body. We'll take a close look at the body in just a moment. In the meantime, can I ask you to notify the police? Yes, of course, right away. I'll need to speak to her at length a little later, but first let's go over scene. I'll need to re-examine everything in detail. Yeah, empty lot. More like empty lot up. Okay, alright, it's a little rude. I love her. She's crazy, but she's a lotter, you know. The thing in front of the trailer here looks like a monster costume. What? That's a costume? What did you think? You sure the creature that made these huge preferences didn't just shrink or something? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. That thing in front of the trailer here, it looks like a monster costume. A costume! Man, that was very emphatic. Hey Paige. Special delivery. What's the delivery? The murder? Special delivery! Here's a body. What's this? Hey, those plastic sheets you can put down when you have a picnic? Sure. They're plastic sheets, that much is true, but I don't think that's what they're used for. Nice use of the pointing pose. The only correct way. Oh, those are waterproof sheets. We use them to protect the camera. And the crane? Yeah, right. Yeah, they have to be big in order to cover the rig. Weather was pretty patchy yesterday, so we wound up using them quite a bit. Alright. Ooh, there's a lock thingy. Ms. Nichols, where does this exit lead? Oh, that's to the grounds of the big building. Yet another case with direct ties to the same building. Well, this will go well. Site of the underground auctions. There is an entrance to the hidden 51st floor on the roof. Right. That's going to be relevant. Look at this chain and padlock. Oh, look at that. Someone cut the chain. They did? I'm sure it was still intact when I left yesterday. I'd say it's possible that this is where the killer entered from. Okay. What's the matter now? Look at that huge dent. How did that get there? Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even notice that. You're right. That is a big dent. Probably the monster. Can we all agree also that this whole thing about the monster making the footprints and everything is bullshit? Not just because it's a monster, and that's bullshit, but also the fact that this would imply that this monster literally walked into this wall and then stopped, but got into the building? Like, it's ridiculous. It would take a sizable object to make it, and a heavy one too. I do wonder what it all is related to. I came in as Dar, delivered a package to you. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. What if it really was a monster? Listen, if it does end up being a real monster, I owe you $5, okay? Yeah, no, Dar went to the petrol station and got a little sweet. The only problem is that I'm not in the mood for sweets right now. If I get something sweet now, I don't think my taste buds would like me very much. So we're sticking with water. I wasn't like that yesterday either. It wasn't? I guess that means the dent must have made last night as well. Alright. Can I look at the... I want to look at the body, but I should probably talk to Lotta first. What is it now? Can't y'all say I'm busy? Girl need room to work, you know. Why are you so obsessed with the idea that this was a monster attack? Monsters don't exist. Exactly. Surely, even you know that.
Why you don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Can I just say, I really love in storylines, especially with like murder mysteries, where they're like, oh my god, like it's a monster or something. And then they're like, no, it's ridiculous, it's ridiculous, it's ridiculous. And then you get to a point where it seems like incredibly likely, or they get a glimpse of what might be the enemy, like the monster, and they're like, shit, maybe it is real. I always remember go with me here. There's a Midsommar Murder episode, right? Where it's based off the idea of it looks like someone was scared to death, but obviously they're like, no one can be scared to death. Like, that's really rare and unlikely to happen, you know? Anyway, so of course you find out that they were scared they were killed some other way from similar sort of cardiac arrest or something. And, you know, they solve the murder and everything, but then right at the end of the episode, there's another body that's found, and they're like, this person was legitimately scared to death. They saw something that scared the shit out of them, and that's what caused them to die. And that's how the episode ends. You don't find out what the fuck happens. They just like, almost like they just, Midsummer's was like, let's leave it open-ended to be spooky. Creepy. Well, you don't know what the heck you're talking about. Taurosaurus is real. Dang nabbit, I know that for a fact. For a fact. How is that possible exactly?
Hi, Aylin. Welcome to Melbourne. Because I don't seen him.
What? You said Taurosaurus? Where? How?
Heck yeah, I saw him. Big bad bull itself, right there in front of me. I was on 51 over there, the big building, just yesterday, right?
Gathering materials for your story on the underground auction. Yes, we remember.
Well, ain't you just Mr. Memory Man? That's right. I done seen him right where I took the photo. Person in the red raincoat, Miss Ring, right? Yep, that's the blind right there to the little Miss Redcoat. Well, guess who's on the other side of it at the very moment? That's right, Taurosaurus.
There's nothing.
Well, I can't rightly capture every dang thing. I was just a little too far away, that's all. But I seen it all right. Boy, did I. Oh, that's right. Taurosaurus' big old eyes staring right at me, peeking right through the window.
Well, that's ominous. Random ass Midsommar Murder reference. That is why I watched. Oh my god. Con, please don't tell me your parents are as obsessed with Midsommar Murders as my parents are. Is flash photography with a digital camera to take selfies and photos of your group in a restaurant okay? You're just talking in general? Social rules question. Flash photography with a digital camera to take selfies and photos of your group in a restaurant okay? I reckon as long as maybe like, you know, maybe you're like, make sure you're pointed down at the table so you're specifically, you know, getting the people at the table. I'm saying the flash might irritate people, but if you're only taking like 1-2 photos, like if you turn the flash off, I think people would be more okay with it. But I also think if you have flash on and you did just like, you know, only a couple of photos, you know, quick and to the point, then no one's gonna question you. They're white and 50 plus. Of course they are. Oh, that's a hot. Oh, that's a real take, man. Real take. Wait, does that mean you know the episode I'm talking about? They're Asian tourists. Nope. Damn. But also, yes, it's a really creepy ending. I honestly didn't expect anyone to understand that reference at all. Oh my god. It's one of those things where it makes an impression enough to remember. Like, that's it. Done so many photos, hopefully they stop soon. Yeah, I definitely feel like, again, as I said, like, if you're like, alright, everyone get together for a photo, like, we've definitely taken photos inside public restaurants before, right? But that's like, you know, 1, no flash, and 2, literally, or maybe we might all move rooms or like go step outside and then take a photo at the front, or at the back somewhere, wherever it looks prettiest, and that'll,
That does things. Okay, we're back. Hi, House. House is going fine. They've done so many photos, hopefully it's stop. Yeah, but yeah, like there's definitely a point where it's like, I would argue you're taking too many photos. Like turn, especially if you have flash on, like. Lotta, what the fuck? What do you mean? It's just dinosaurs. It rained all day today. Oh, Con! I'm telling, I mean, I'm sure I'll put this into the group chat later. I'm hoping to still play games with you guys. But I'm catching up with a group of my cousins. After work tomorrow. I just feel so anxious about the fact that I have to be at work all day again. And then I'm literally going to be going out to see, I think we're mostly just going to be doing lunch, but I'm hoping, sorry, dinner. I'm hoping we're just gonna do dinner and then come home. And then I'm hoping I'll still be able to manage some Monster Hunter with you guys, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Giant eye. That's just what she saw. What do you mean? Moozilla in the fan translation. I'm not sure which game I like more. Moozilla is definitely a lot better. Cause every time I'm like you look at it and you're like, oh, it's Godzilla. I'm like, Moozilla would have been funny. It's catchy. Yeah, that's just what I was saying. I loved Moozilla. Be good. Anyhow, I don't got time to be shooting the breeze with y'all. I got snaps to snap, reportage to report. Quit bugging me, y'all. Go and get it good. Get. You don't believe a word she said, did you, Mr. Edgeworth? Is it that obvious? Can I inspect? So what's on his chest? That's the thing I want to know. Like, I'm just saying, if this guy was crushed to death, his body would be way more, like, really destroyed. Is it really him, huh? It certainly appears to be. Same man we met only a few days ago. So this time, the president really did get assassinated? I kind of predicted this. If that is what happened, the assassin certainly chose an attention-grabbing method. I want to know what this is. What's this white thing here? Wait, it's a bone. Does that mean 2 murders? It looks more like a horn than a bone to me. Okay, said less on that than I would have liked. Body surrounded by pieces of smashed up concrete. Fancy restaurant rules are weird. You have to close your menu before they come to serve you. That is so crazy to me. You saying that because my brain was like, like most places I go to have like a bistro, like it's like we go to more bistros and stuff, but you know, like it's a single panel, you know what I mean? And when you have a single panel, you can't fold it or close it, you just lay it down on the table and you just have a look. They're on one official translation name that's better okay than the fan one. I don't know if we're gonna say one. I'm not counting them. What's that one? Verity Gavel. Hi, Ultra. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Yes, they look they have thrown clear when the ground was broken. Pooh! Set flying by the mighty impact of a giant creature's foot. Sure, assuming this was the work of a giant creature. Look at the shape. I know this hoof when I see one. So then one thing could be the footprint of enormous, terrifying beast. And it's not just the one. There are 3. Definitely feel like there's a more logical conclusion to this. But you know that's impossible, don't you? You know that monsters aren't real. How many times do I have to repeat this? Sure, I probably know that somewhere deep down, but it's way more fun to believe they are. I love Kay. Our job is to pursue the truth, Kay, not to believe what feels most fun in the moment. Amazing. No obvious wounds, but he's definitely not breathing. So it really was a monster? And trampled by a giant creature? Impossible. What about that gold thing on his chest? Somebody stuck to the front of his clothes there.
Yeah, speckles of a yellow substance.
That's monster draw. Yeah, that must be it.
No! And please, Kay, can you at least try to be sensible? We'll need forensics to tell us what it might be. Alright, that looks to be pretty much everything.
Alright. Hi, Lang.
So, Mr. Prosecutor, we meet again. Yes, we saw you at the detention center the other day, too. Huh, yeah, you really have a habit of showing up in the wrong place at the wrong time. You're a bad penny, a bad omen, and a bad smell all rolled into one. Just stay out of my way, okay? I've got a president to avenge.
Okay. Listen, you said to stay out of your way, so I'm gonna stay out of your way, Penny.
Sorry, I got a little upset before.
Okay.
You were working here alone. That's right. I came here before everyone else did, so I could get everything ready.
Hi, Tam. It's a new case. So is Edgeworth still a prosecutor? No. So basically, the case ended. He's like, I don't know if I want to be a prosecutor or not. And Verity was like, don't worry, I'll hold onto your badge for you and keep it safe whenever you want it back, basically. Anyway, we literally exited the building. And then someone's like, oh no, there's a murder. And this is literally happening just after the previous case just happened. So this is the same day.
I came before everyone else did to get everything ready. But as soon as I walked through the gate, I saw the footprints. Monster prints. First thing in the morning, that must have been a real shock. It was. They weren't there when I left yesterday evening, I'm sure of it.
Illy time.
Sprinkle busted.
Chad's cute. Hell yeah. You should say that because he ends up being right. It's true. How's your wrist and shoulders? Wrist still hurts. Shoulders feeling pretty okay. But like, it's one of those things where it's connected to everything else as well. Oh. Shoulders just casually crack. Yep, that's good. No, the problem currently is that I have this pain in my neck. And it's going up through my neck and into my head. And the headache is not disappearing. I just took Nurofen, did nothing. So, this is the end. My sister and I tried to she tried to massage my neck and stuff, but it's just all pain. Neck does that as well. It goes, he should never have touched the blasted badge. The man's chaos was contagious. Stabby in your eye? No. The neck's just going up my neck and into, well, like, it's around the front of my head. It's not in my eye. Well, it could be kind of in my eye. But it's like just a tension throughout. By the way, moving forward, best days I can do group event on stream are Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Is that my time or your time? Back at it again with the time zone fuckery. Let's go. Yes. My time. So Monday, Wednesday, Kill me, please. It would be easier. Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. Fuck my life. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Fuck, I was so close. Shut up. I was trying to figure it out. Probably radiating. Yes, I know. There's a nerve. Yes, guys, I've tried everything, okay? Just don't. It's fine. Okay.
At first glance, I thought maybe they were part of the set, but then I got closer and I saw that somebody was lying in the middle of one of them. You didn't notice until you were right up close. Yeah, my eyesight just seems to be getting worse and worse lately. I think I need new glasses.
You find out they're broken.
A body until I was right by it, which is why I got so shocked and ran away. Must be when I bumped into her. So you're shooting a movie. It wouldn't happen to be a Steel Samurai movie, would it? Just asking, you know, for a friend. Nope. Oh. This one's a creature feature. You know, the Taurosaurus movies, right? I'm afraid not.
You'll have to forgive Mr. Edgeworth.
He only cares about the Steel Samurai. Don't reveal my secrets. That's not... Hey, that's alright. Not everyone's a fan, but they soon will be.
It's the director, right?
He's back. After 12 years of silence, the big bad bull himself, Taurosaurus. It's the first Taurosaurus movie in a long time, so the crew's super excited about it. Parts of it are set here at the big building, so we've been shooting on location.
How do they not have, like, more security?
So, does Taurosaurus smash the big building to pieces in the movie? I bet he does, right? Wouldn't you like to know? But you just have to wait to find out in the theater. Yeah, you can have this if you like.
Oh, thank you. An epic rivalry is born. Hey, look, there's the snake. Oh god, I hate that. Gordy. Why? What'd Gordy ever do?
That's right. It's not just Taurosaurus on his own this time. He has an arch nemesis. You know Gordy, right? The monster from Gourd Lake? No. Oh yeah. Wasn't everyone talking about the a couple of years ago back?
Oh god, no. Flashbacks from the past. What is happening?
Mysterious creature in the lake. It showed up in one of those couple's photos.
I can't believe they brought this back. This is like from like the first game.
Not only were people talking about it and played a major part in one of my cases. Not a name I'm too wild about hearing again. The director, fascinated by the story, which is how Gordy wound up in the movie. Sure. A little behind the times, but better late than never, I suppose. Just wait till you see those two legends tearing into each other on the big screen. Sure. This reminds me of something I've seen already.
What?
We use one of these. A combination lock, huh? So anyone could know the code anyone who knows the code can get in and out. And was the lock in place when you arrived this morning?
Hi, Older.
How you doing? Yup. Everything was locked up tight when I got here. Who knows the combination? Oh, the producer, the director, the crew, the actors. Basically everybody who's working on the movie. So any member of the cast or crew could have opened the lock and entered.
Cool. Alright, I think I need to like connect some things. Gonna save. Better. And I'm gonna set my alarm for tomorrow. Cause I need to go to bed early. Ba-da-ba. I'm being so far. Far where? And it's being bullied. What did I do? Alright. Oh, I'm connecting things, right? What do I connect in there? Okay, I'm reading it right.
The combination lock on the gate leading to the plaza was intact when Ms. Nicole arrived there.
Be nice to me, I'm sensitive.
My apologies. But the lock on the gate leading out to the side of the big building has been cut. What does this tell us? The murderer did it? Hey, easy! That the killer used the gate. Okay, again, I'm glad we're on the same page. Precisely, and it tells us something else important too. Namely, that our cult didn't know the number for the combination lock. You're right. It would have been way easier to come in the way if they did. But instead, they chose... Fuck, I switched voices. But instead, they chose the classic thief's route, the lesser-known side entrance. This is no run-of-the-mill criminal, Mr. Edgeworth. We need to keep our wits about me. I'm not sure we should be excited by that fact, Kay. Anyway, we know that everybody working on the movie knew the combination, which makes it likely that our culprit wasn't a member of the cast and crew. Okay. Alright then, who did it? Full stop. I'm going to save again, because I need to. I don't know what this is insinuating. I'm gonna try this, even though I don't think it should connect. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We can live with that. So I need to figure out what might have bumped into the wall. We know that something about this. We looked at this. He's funny. Look at him walk. Look at him figure out his life. Oh. Looks equivalent by lighting department. Oh wait, I just remembered there was something I wanted to ask you. Could you maybe light me up when I'm doing my next robbery? How we look cool? You want me to shine a light on you while you're committing a crime? You bet I do. What's so weird about that? What's the point of doing my great thieving in the dark? The folks in the cheap seats won't be able to see a thing. Wait, you're imagining you'll be committing this robbery in front of an audience. What? 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 Can I go in here? Nope. The only person I haven't talked to is her. Which means what? Maybe. Maybe I do need to talk to Lang. You were already at the scene when we got here. What were you doing in this area? What am I, suspect? You might be. Look, I heard a scream and came running, okay? Guess it was our friend from the crew. Came in from the gate over there. Somebody got rid of the lock for me. Not completely, I can still see it on the floor. I already took photos of that. When I got here, I saw a movie girl running out the other gate. Nice. In other words, he arrived right around the same time we did. So you had a business here in the big building. Something like that? Date with destiny, let's call it. He was similarly when we saw him at the detention center. Let's just steer away from that word. Let me guess, you're a huge feature fan, so you came to see them filming the Torosaurus movie. Feature, what do you think I am? Not the type of person who thinks a creature might have done this, I hope. I love the end of that sentence. Like, he's literally so caught off guard. Like, let me guess, you're really into the movies. And he's like, what? What do you think I am? I'm a prosecutor. Like, what? I'm sorry about the president. You have my deepest condolences. Thanks. He was a great man. Zhengfa will be lost without him. You and he were close, correct? Kind of? I thought he was naked for a second. Cause his, it just looked like it went all the way around, you know, like a suit. It all started when we hired my father. That was our big break. Our family kept him safe. That was our most important duty and our most sacred. We gave my father medal after medal. They had to come up with new ones just for him. Okay. In the end, there were no medals left to give, so he made us the keepers of his last will and testament.
Ooh, shit. That's a big responsibility. That's gonna be important. Screenshot that.
Those medals, that duty, they're our greatest pride, our family jewels. Gah, I never thought we'd be unsealing that will so soon.
So soon? How long ago did this happen?
Wow, it sounds like your family and the president were super close. But wait, when that whole thing happened, back at the lake, you weren't with the president then, right?
Look, a lot happened, okay? This was all 12 years ago or more. I like how he looked like really uncertain there for a second, like, look, I don't know how to tell you this, but no, I'm not around for every assassination attempt. I'm sorry, I tried.
My father, the president being friends, our family being the ones who kept him safe. He just changed one day. It was like he became a different person.
Oh. Maybe he is a different person. I think I remember saying that. In the first case, I was like, maybe there's a doppelganger. Like, he's a president, right? So what's to say that, you know, like, he didn't have someone who was supposed to... Maybe someone was like, I'm gonna... Like, he was like, I need a doppelganger in order to do this thing. And so that person just ended up, like, taking on the role entirely. We'll find 2 bodies. You wait for it.
Now, he doesn't trust the police one bit. I wonder what happened 12 years ago.
It's connected. 12 years ago was when the other girl lost the boy. It's all plot twist. Lang is actually a werewolf. I fucking knew it. Why did I do that? Alright, guys, just don't let me do anything, okay? Is something a spoiler if it's 10 years old? No? Much less if it's anything to do with something I don't care about. And by that I mean, like, I'm not worried about spoilers. Why? What are you talking about? This game? Different thing?
I still respected him. Zhangfa may not be a big country, but he held that place together. Damn it. What was his security detail thinking?
That's mine. Yeah, like, this is the real question we should be answering. Do we really think the murder happened here of all places?
I imagine you've already contacted the embassy. Of course I have, and the government, and my family. They'll be going crazy right now thinking about what needs to happen with that will. And things will be getting crazy here soon too. Those bodyguards will be all over the place. If you're not a fan of travel, I'll leave before they get here. Look, Mr. Prosecutor, these days I'm a one-man outfit, a lone wolf.
You can be my werewolf.
They won't be letting me lead this investigation. But I've still got fangs, and I can still bite back.
I like how this is exactly the same way with Miles. He's like, not a prosecutor, but like, what if?
I'll find whoever did this, and won't let you or anybody else get in my way.
I like to see this. How do I tell you that I'm not a prosecutor anymore? Look at my Yatagarasu pin.
That's a Yatagarasu pin.
Yep, it represents nature's toughest and fiercest creature, the Yatagarasu. Pretty cool, right?
Toughest and fiercest? Isn't it just a bird? Sorry, but I'm not about to let that pass. Langshi says, the wolf outstrips the raven in every respect. That little black bird of yours wouldn't survive in a single swipe of a wolf's claws.
Those are big words, so howls a lot. But do you know what us thieves say? The raven is pretty darned amazing. Alright. I can peck you to bits and then fly off before your stupid claws swipe even got close.
You think a wolf can't jump? I'll snap you out of the sky before you can fly away like a coward.
Haha, I'll just slap my wings super hard and blast you across the room.
Grr. I haven't had to endure an eye argument like this since elementary school.
I love it. It's my favorite. It's so good. I was gonna say that's literally the plot twist of Metal Gear Solid 5. I know numbers. You play Snake's doppelganger bodyguard the whole time with amnesia thinking he's the real Snake. Damn. Can be such a soap opera at times. It's a military drama. Happy Monster Hunter Beta weekend. If I manage to get around to playing it. I already played, well, I didn't play a little bit of it. I walked around the map and I was going to redesign my character, but then I realized I couldn't make a new character because I wanted to make a new character and just like, you know, play around with like the appearance settings and stuff. But when I found out that I only have one save, and if I wanted to look through the settings and stuff, I'd literally be undoing the work I already put into my save data for the launch date. I was like, I'm better off just keeping it the way it is. Okay, so what am I doing here? What's the vibe? I don't know this game. What am I missing? I'm happy with that new Wilds character, which is just my old character from World. Was that the one you put up with the purple hair? The one that you put up with the purple hair, was that completed? Or the way you sent the photo made it seem like it was a work in progress, so I wasn't sure if it was the final product. Which is my old character from 4U, which is my old character from 3U. Quasical, I salute you, okay? I salute you and your dedication to Monster Hunter, okay? I respect it. It's mostly the final product, okay, okay. Sorry guys, I need to figure out what the fuck I need to do. Examine the fence again to catch a glimpse of a certain defense attorney. What? Oh my god, there he is! And no one really special around to speak of either. Look at him. I love him. Well, no one from our current vantage point at any rate. God damn it. Anyway, we don't have the time to ponder such things. We need to investigate this entire lot. Alright. Achievement get, woo! Okay. Go back. Phoenix! Exactly. Talk to Letta, Taurosaurus, talk to Penny. Finding the body, shooting the movie. Like, the body. It's not like, I don't have to like deduce anything about it, do I? No, it does say deduce. What would I be deducing, duh? Okay, it makes it sound like I need to do this. Okay. This could be one of Taurosaurus's horns, couldn't it? You're right, it totally could. Perhaps a part of a prop for the movie. If it is, it must be something pretty big, judging by the size. What is it doing on the ground here? We should ask one of the crew. Maybe they'll know. Okay, then new dialogue option. This horn, do you recognize it? Huh? Oh, that's part of one of Taurosaurus's horns. It's from another model we use for promotional stuff. Where did you find it? On the ground near the side entrance. You know, near the body. That's weird. You keep a replica of Taurosaurus's head up on the roof of the trailer over there. It's quite large, I assume. Oh yeah. Well, not as big as the real thing, obviously, but it's still pretty big. It's just up here, see it? Oh, so the end of it came off. That's interesting. Also, there's a table without a leg. Don't know what's that about. That really is big.
Yes, there is. It's all for making the movie. Why does it change to assistant when we know her name's Penny? Costumes, the equipment, everything. Treasures aplenty. I'm in heaven right now. Something of this equipment could be related to the murder too. Okay. So, broken horn. Found next to the body. Oh, it's usually kept up on the roof of the trailer, and that's where it was supposed to be yesterday as well. Okay. Okay. Damn, look at the size of that grunty hole. Con, what are you doing? Would you like to share with the class? I need to know more about this grunty hole. It's very important to me. Using the old character in Rise was problematic. Blah, 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 blah. Problematic because that had a plot based on us being a newbie young hunter. When the twins going into your bedroom, you're like little bro and sis, and my old character, he's like 80. That would have been weird. That would have been extremely weird. Drop it back in later. No worries, Aylin. Take care. Might see you later. Using the old, yeah, I read that. Sorry. RP that in the Rise region, that due to regional laws, you start over your hunter rank and was brought in as a guest to the village. Hey there, everyone. Hey, hey. Yeah, no need to cheer. It's alright. It's all fine. Yeah. Hey, hi. How's it going? Con's an artist and I'm a victim. What? You're a victim of his artistry? Is that what you're saying? Con, can we officially call it the grunty cunt hole? Is this allowed? The grunt cunt. I'm sorry. Oh god. Why do I have to open my mouth? Yes, Han, put it together, please. Anyway. Moving on. Both the dent and in the fence and the horn, broken horn. Yeah. What the fuck, Han? What do you mean? You're the one who said it. You said Grunty's hole, okay? You're implying her hole. Or did you mean ear hole? I'm so sorry. You meant ear hole, didn't you? Well, this is a conversation that Han threw the rest of us into. I didn't throw you into anything, okay? You're here legally and by volunteer purposes. Just saying that, I'm thinking of Critical Role. I should be watching Critical Role right now, guys. What am I doing? Okay, Critical Role has their finale today, and I'm pretty sure they're still live. It's like an 8-hour video, and I only watched the first 3 hours of it. Anyway. And nobody here called it a grunty hole. Literally no one. Scroll up. What do you mean? He's the one who said it. Damn, look at the size of that grunty hole. What do you mean? It's right there. Can't scroll up. I meant the hole in the ground where the dead guy's lying. I know! And you said grunty hole. That made me think of Grunty's hole. Cunt. Grunt cunt. Like, what do you want? This is only logical deduction, okay? Breaking things down into bite-sized pieces so we can understand what the fuck it is, okay? Weren't there yesterday according to our witnesses? Which leads me to wonder. Wait, you think the giant Taurosaurus head could have? I do. I think it very well may have rolled off the trailer roof and landed in the lot below. On purpose, by accident. I mean, that at least is more plausible, but it doesn't explain why you'd get a fucking hoof size and size and... So this is all on you. Yes. The witch from Banjo. Yes. I meant a physical hole. I know that. But it was funnier to say cunt. I've been avoiding logic for months. Hi, Lily.
Don't say the L word. No logic? Okay. Instead of the L word, I won't say L word anymore. I'll say, luck. Because... Critical Role. I still need to find out what's up with Essek. I need to keep going with... At least now that season 3 is done, I can focus more on finishing season 2. Because I probably won't watch Divergence. Maybe. Unless I see too many clips about it, and then I might watch it. It seems more than possible, and it also means... But why would it have happened here? There's no sign of murder weapon anywhere. Oh yeah, there isn't. Now this is still only a possibility, but if the Torosaurus head somehow fell from the roof up there, yeah, that could kill someone for sure. Ms. Nichols, would you mind if we took a look up on the roof of the trailer? Wanna go up there? Sure. I don't see why not. Knock yourselves out, but don't do that literally. The steps could be kind of slippery. Alright, I'm done here. Found what I need to know for now. And what might that be, I wonder? Hmm? Oh no. Oh, never mind. It's a kid. We're safe. It's not Winner. Hey kid. Oh god. Going head to head. Can I just say, this kid reminds me... I'm gonna Google it. There's a kid in My Hero Academia. Okay. My Hero Academia kid with hat. There is a small... Yes! I found it! Kota Izumi. He makes me think of this kid from My Hero Academia. Look at that sassy kid. He's basically the same kid. So his hat has got horns or something. And he's got black hair and stuff. Anyway. That's all I was gonna say. What did you say to me? You need to learn some manners, kid. Okay. That's a lot of milk, kid. No, you need to learn when you're in the way. Quit whining and get out of here. What the? I'm so sorry about him. Sean, apologize to the nice man. Just walks out. Come on, Sean, you know you can't speak to people like that. So what? Whatever. Who the heck was he? A policeman, that's who. Why would you antagonize him like that? Hey, I thought there was going to be trouble for a second there. I don't think I've ever seen anybody stand up to Agent Lang like that. Oh, let me introduce you all. Hey everyone, this is Sean Fenn. He's the star of the movie we're making. The star? This little boy? Hi there, I'm Kay Ferrade. It's great to meet you. Sean, this is Miles Edgeworth. He's a prosecutor. Prosecutor? That's right. Pretty famous one at that. How are we gonna tell her, guys? If he's a prosecutor, where's his badge? He certainly doesn't pull any punches. Oh, hat. You, might not want to get too close, Sean. She's right, it's no sight for a child. But he's involved in all this nonetheless. I need to speak with him. Can I go to the roof first before we speak to the kid? What do you want, milk drinker? I do love milk. It's not on the ground. So there was a table that was burnt. The table was burnt on one edge and it... How'd it get back up here then, though? So this is the mighty Torosaurus. Huh? It looks different from before.
Oh, I forgot. You two aren't Torosaurus fans. This is the original Torosaurus design from 12 years back. Huh? Sir, what's the one on the flyer? That's the all-new Torosaurus. They gave him a makeover especially for the movie. He looks so much more contemporary now, don't you think? And a makeover? He's totally different. This one's, he's just a cow.
Didn't someone say something about a cow? When did that happen? Oh, that was at the beginning. They're like, a cow? And they're like, not just a cow. Maybe? Or... I can't remember.
He is just a cow. At least he was originally based on a cow. He's a monstrosity. A monstrosity? Yeah, cows, man's best friend, reimagined as a terrible monster. Totally makes you think about our whole relationship with nature, right? That was the original concept.
I think the concept might be a little lost on me, huh?
Me too, I'm afraid.
Okay, well, what's with the burn mark? Someone fucking burned something.
The head should be on that table. But the legs are broken. Guess Torosaurus isn't going back on there now.
Scorch marks look particularly bad where the legs snapped off. I think there might have been a fire up here.
Do you think that's what happened to the legs?
Yeah, so when the fire had burned through the legs, the table would have collapsed, and the head would have fallen down onto the ground below.
You're right. The fire caused the head to fall.
Indeed. Also happened to have an idea about how the fire was started.
What?
Those cans of paint thinner by the heater are pretty flammable, not a great place to keep them. So it was an accident?
You're right. I'm sorry. I'll make sure someone moves them. But the stove didn't get used yesterday. Not while I was here, anyway.
Which makes the question of what could have started the fire all the more intriguing. Intriguing. What am I rolling, Lily? Perception check. Give me a second to go. I'm falling asleep. Okay. I got a 2. Do you have stats, or is every roll a flat d20? I'll add. So if you say you're about to lift something, I have designated stats in my brain. For example, we know strength is probably at least a -1. But like my dex is +2. No, actually, I feel like my dex could be like a +1. Charisma is +3. I'd say wisdom is +2. Intelligence is +1. And then I think dex I usually say +1 or 2. Yeah, something like that. But then there's obscure stuff where it's like roll luck, and I'm like, well, that's not based on charisma. It's just stats like -5 strength. I would hope not. Lily, how am I supposed to wall slam you when I have -5 strength? Is this Rajang? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Okay, this is my new headcanon. It's Rajang, guys. Every time we say Torosaurus, no you didn't. It's Rajang. Looks like the cans of paint thinner. I guess they're being used for the prop department. Look at the ground around them, Mr. Edgeworth. It's all burned. Indeed, as is the blue sheet underneath. And the nearby newspapers. This makes me question 2 things. 1, someone either deliberately did this and then put the fire out almost immediately. But also, like, why was the body put here? It's all bullshit. It can't be. Wait, do you think the Rajang head can breathe fire? I hope Rajang can breathe fire. Could totally make a cannon out of that head. Beefzilla. I do like Beefzilla. Beefzilla! True, I take it back. Thanks, Lily. Thanks. Because we all know if you make that law, then I have to stick by that wall, which means no wall slams for you. Okay, I guess you'll just have to be the one to wall slam me. Breathing fire. Nah, the soul guy doesn't look like the fire breathing type. That's not even possible, let alone likely. Still, the fire was started somehow. There's a heater here. Do you think it's to keep the crew warm or something? I would imagine so. It's spring now, but the evenings can get pretty chilly. Oh, come on, Mr. Edgeworth. You can't just talk about like an old fogey. You already look like one. You have to talk young and bright and happy. Wow, okay. You may not have noticed, game, but that's not exactly my style. Especially with his frills. Model was made for promotional events, stuff like that. So people would remember the old Rajang, Beefzilla, Moozilla, and realize this was a reboot. Yeah, he does look different. People might not get it otherwise. And as we thought, its horn is broken. So the model really is what killed the president. I think it's a distinct possibility, but there's one thing I don't quite understand. What's that? Ms. Nichols, the model looks very heavy. How do you move it around? Oh, it comes apart? Eh? You know the trick? It's not so hard. I guess if you didn't, you might struggle to figure it out. Remember not to be a member of the cast and crew, for example. Once it's in pieces, one person move it? Oh yeah, even I could. Maybe not very fast, but I could. And it's cow. Funny, I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, it's the same one here. Somebody's an old fan. But also, why? Why? Why is this the connecting point from the first thing? Like, I don't... And the fact that I had a recording in it. But the recording was relevant to the... Fuck. To the other case. Hannah's a bard. By the way, you get 5% proficiencies at level 1, 3 from class, 2 from background, not including other way rounds you get them. Does that mean I could have my bardiness? But I don't know what my proficiencies would be. I guess like performance would have to be performance. And then... I mean, my background's probably like... What would I say my background is? What type of backgrounds are there? Dude, I'm like the most boring person in existence, so it wouldn't be anything interesting. Weapon juggler. What the fuck? I'm trying to flick. Anyway. Deception or persuasion, as you've tricked us into watching One Piece. I didn't trick you. Okay, you came willingly. Sorry. Lily. There's no One Piece. I'm planning no One Piece on Sunday. I'm not. I mean, you guys are still free to obviously hang out in the chat, but I'm gonna spend the evening with Adara because I've got an early morning shift the next day. And considering that most of the time, by the time that Kat gets into the chat, we're probably, like, I'll probably be lucky to watch, like, 2-3 episodes before I need to go to bed. So, I'm just calling it off. And I want to spend time with Adara. We're gonna watch a movie. That's why I said performance. We heard it here first. There is no One Piece. The One Piece is not real. Exactly. At least that's what we're gonna keep believing until it is real. That was an accident, but I don't think it was important. Okay, the light? But I throw that little baby over my shoulder and carried it out of here. You're not thinking of stealing it, are you, Kay? No, I was thinking I could just carry it around with me. Then every time you shout, objection, I can light you up with it and make you look super cool. Please do. Yeah, I can picture it now. You'd look amazing. Well, do I get the job? When do I start? Hopefully never. What's this box? Box is not important. That's kind of disappointing because that box looks important to me. Okay. Okay, no other hints. Hey, kid. It was Sean, wasn't it? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Are you really a... I don't know, fucking know. Are you really a prosecutor? No, what does a kid sound like? I'm trying to figure out. I'll fix my neck one of these days, guys. Are you really a prosecutor? You just look like an old guy to me. I am charmed, I'm sure. Badge first, then we talk. I don't have my badge right now. Huh. Then how do you expect people to believe you're a prosecutor? Ew, he's not the friendliest, huh? You want me to try talking to him? Why not? I doubt it can hurt. I never was good with children. So, you're an actor, right, Sean? Yeah, so what? That's amazing! You're so cool. It's not that big of a deal. Kay's approach seems to be having an effect. So, those horns of yours. Yeah, what about them? Oh, those? The makeup department made them. The character he plays has a special psychic link with Torosaurus. That's spoilers! And the horns allow him to communicate with his giant friend. Isn't that right, Sean? Just shut up, will you? They don't need to know all that stuff. Oh, sorry. Well, the power dynamic here seems pretty obvious. Still, that's kind of amazing, huh? The lead character in a movie. While you're still in elementary school? That's crazy. Oh. Sean's actually 13. He just looks a little younger. What? But look at him! He's so little and cute, and the backpack! I just thought... The backpack's part of his costume. He's playing a role, remember? Yeah, I guess he is... he is kind of small, you have to admit. Oh, we try not to talk about that too much in front of him. I said stop telling people stuff they don't need to know! I'm sorry. And so it's all a part of the role, except for the carton of milk, maybe. Dead guy? That's the president, right? Yeah. You know him? A little. I met him once. He's meeting with the presidents now. Kay is a pretty teenager girl, and Sean is not immune. I do find it funny that there seems to be this mystical thing called, if you are like a young teenage girl between the ages of like maybe like 10 and like 13, maybe 14, you can make almost any person, like, if you are like lovely and are like, oh my god, you're amazing, and like they like, you just shower anyone in compliments, they'll probably do what you say. As long as you're actually like nice about it and genuine. Huh, guy was a real piece of work. Hey, you can't say that. It's not nice. What was so bad about him anyway? Oh, don't want to talk about it? Fine, I guess. Oh, President Wang was working with us on the movie? He was... Why? Why? He's a president. You know what? Why am I saying that? There's... Yeah. He had a part, just a cameo, nothing big. So he came to look around the set one time. That would have been when Sean met him. Why put the president in your movie? You heard he was a huge fan of the original Torosaurus? So the studio offered him a little role. They figured it would be good PR. Last thing I need is amateurs on my set. Told you before, Sean. You can't talk about people like that. And I told you, shut your mouth! I guess he's none too thrilled about the idea of performing alongside a non-professionals. Oh, here. What's this? Oh, wait, from yesterday? Photograph. Yeah, I just got them printed. You can keep it if you want. Wow, it's such a great photo. Brought it especially for me? That's so kind, thank you. No, it just happened to have a spare. That's all. It's like someone slammed the side of my head with a Cybertruck. Yeah. It's crushing on Penny. It definitely seems that way. I hope you don't mind me asking, but can we take a look too? Oh, sure, here. Why do I feel like this picture is going to be important? So it's taken yesterday, no footprints, and certainly no body. And no dent in the wall either. Pay attention. This looks fine. Why is it weird the way that Penny's standing? It literally looks like her other arm just vanishes into her body. I know it's just like on the side a little bit, but like that's almost two to the side. Like, is she hiding something behind her back? Sorry, I want to have a look at it again. So who was inside the suit? That's what I want to know. God, the kid does not give a shit. And I respect it. Don't anger a jaded kid, guys, okay? They've seen some shit. I have a Cybertruck. It's such a great vehicle. Everywhere I go, people look in awe. They often give me free food just for using one. But for some reason, they throw it instead of handing it to me. Weird, but oh well, free food. Oh god. It's all going to shit. Okay, so what's the game want me to do? I talk to everyone, right? Unless I want to show the kids something in particular. Hold up, what evidence do I have? Maybe he cares about the plushie. Torosaurus is just a movie character. How do you want to involve in murder? That's exactly why we want you to help figure it out. Heh, and give me a reason to, old man. I'm trying here, Sean. How about some delicious candy, huh? Bet you would like that, wouldn't you? Seriously? I'm not 5 years old. Bro, candy works on everybody. I don't care what anyone says, alright? Candy works on almost everybody, alright? Unless you find out they have diabetes or something. But like, candy. I want more. Even though my teeth hurt, I always want more candy. You weren't near at all. Alright. So... It's okay for extra measures. I locked the door so Lily can't get back in, and I ate the key. House, no! I need to go on my daily. I'm better than you drive. Wait. Han, don't panic, Han. I'm gonna BRB, but don't panic. But Lily! My love, what do I do without you? How am I supposed to be a big girl without you? I don't... What am I missing? That completes your investigation of the crime scene. Well, we're missing something. What did I miss? Lang, why are you here? At this point, Lang leaves. While on the way out, he meets a young boy. Right. Talk to the boy. I did. And we talked about specifically 2 things and got the evidence. Completes your investigation of the crime scene. Based on what you've learned, it's very likely Wang died from being crushed by the falling head. Yeah, okay, wait. Next exhibit at the table. It was burnt. Torosaurus head. Examine the model itself. One of the horns is broken. The model is transported. Right. It's okay, Han. I need to do something. Something very important. I need to go on Twitter and defend people who I will never meet and who doesn't care about me. It's very important. Unpaid labor. God, I have it hard. Anyway, BRB. Oh my god. Oh. That's why I don't go on Twitter. That's a lie. I love Twitter. Specifically for Critical Role. And Edgeworth and Phoenix kissing. And you know what? Let's stop there. I am on Twitter for the art. No other reason. What am I missing? What? Go back and examine the big building. Chain cut, dent effects, right over there. Talk to Penny. Find the body. Finding the body, movie shoot. Front gate. What? Oh, okay. Don't know why that happened again. Penny gives you some useful information. You go to logic and combine the lock to the gate. The movie set locks are added to the thing. Add. Next, examine the body again, highlight the horn, and deduce. Broken horn, Taurus. Logic, connect the broken horn to the dented fence. Connect this to was he stomped on. Is that what I haven't done? Nope, I'm still missing something. Need to investigate the roof. Examine the staircase to do so. Maybe I missed something upstairs. Maybe there's a deduce up here. Nope, there is no deduce. 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 It's like doing a deuce. Taking a deuce. You know, sometimes when I think about shit, I just think about the dung eater in Elden Ring. Alright. Examine the model itself. One of the horns is broken. We did that. Torosaurus head is added to organize. What am I missing? I don't know. Guys, I'm so sleepy. Send me to bed. Guys, I can't figure it out. Guess you could say they're rolling in dung. They got skills in dung rolling. Poop ball. Are you alright? What are you talking about? Are you okay? 'Cause like, shit. I went through everything. What am I missing? I should know what the sparkles were on him. I definitely feel like his body was placed there. Like he was killed some other way. And then his body was placed here. No, it's a camera cane. It's used for filming from an elevated viewpoint. No camera currently attached, but it would usually be positioned at the top there. Gotcha. Sounds perfect for casing a place before a burglary. Mind if I go ask somebody about borrowing it? And how do you propose to transport it, if the answer is yes? Easy. Take the bottom part, I'll take the top. So I'm helping now. And if we go one step at a time, we'll be back at your place before we know it. And we're walking it back to my house. Also, I'm surprised it's not, and we're walking it back to my house? Like, I feel like the accentuation should have been on my house because no one even knows what Edgeworth's house looks like. I'm just saying. I always assume he lives in like a, there we go. Why was that important? You know what, don't worry about it. Alright, I think we'll just wrap up the preliminary investigations. We did it by investigating a camera. Okay, so we're up to here. We're almost at the end of this part. Yay! You said the dung beetles from Elden Ring. I said the dung eater! You know, the guy who eats dung? And not, and he's like diseased and shit, and then you gotta go pick up feces and smear it all over you. And like, he's like, and then he'll like acknowledge you and be like, yeah, you're not so cool, you understand despair like I do. And then if you find more poop, then he's like, yo, I respect you, go save me from prison. And then you save him from prison, but then he'll kill you or something. Can't remember, it's been a while since I've done that quest. But yeah, guys, grotty, right? Having tea, thinking about what to play on the side. The Witcher. How far did you get in The Witcher, by the way? I know you probably haven't played it in like a week, but you should play some... I was gonna say Minecraft, but then I'm like, without me? Like in my head, I'm like, I wanna see the new chickens. God, I'm gonna have so many new chickens. Oh, hi, Lang. Well, they took their time, but here they are. Police, bodyguard, the whole gang. Mr. President! I love this man in the back. Look at him. Respect this man. Till we find out he's the murderer, but... It's a little late for that, don't you think? Curse this! Who did this? Whoever it was made a big mistake. Anyone notice that his one finger was not in his pocket and he was just going? Anyway. But I promise you this. They'll pay. I'm on their trail already. What? What do you mean? Our president may have been murdered, but that doesn't mean the extraterrestrial local police have jurisdiction. Luckily, I know the right people to talk to. And I just got myself seconded into the case. Lowly one-man outfit or not, I'll be working this one. Sounds like you already have an idea of where you'd like to focus your inquiries. More than that, I've already caught scent of my prey. Take a look at this. It's a printout from a security camera on the viewing platform at the top of the big building. It's a fucking long sentence. Here we go. I played a bit and finished the island quest you saw last. Oh yeah. We're playing lots more Ghost of Tsushima, honestly. Ooh, fun. I keep thinking about playing it. It's right down there, but like... I was gonna do it later in the year, right before Ghosts of Yotai comes out. It's pointed at the elevator that leads to the roof, so it records everybody who goes up there. Okay. And in this particular case, it recorded the president and his murderer, clear as day.
But murder goes against everything she believes in. Agent Lang, perhaps you could explain your thinking on the matter a little further? Not so fast. I forgot I said that. I heard a little rumor while I was over at the big building. It was about you, Edgeworth. You're not a prosecutor anymore, are you? No. Which means you don't have jurisdiction here. But you want to cross-examine me while I explain my thinking? Why would I agree to that? Curses. Hey, don't be like that. You were the one who was just talking about being a lonely one-man outfit. You know what? Maybe it should be you explaining your thinking to me. How come, even though you're not a prosecutor, you're still sticking your nose into this case? For reference, I feel like as an ex-prosecutor, I'm just trying to do my due diligence. I was the first on the scene, and I'm just trying to help out where I can, you know? It's a valid question. Why am I still here? It's a good question. Good question. Perhaps I can clarify that with a question on my own, and Agent Lang. Why are you so desperate to catch the person who murdered President Wang? Because above all else, you're an investigator, correct? I'm desperate to catch a certain somebody myself. A person who orchestrated a murder at the big building yesterday. A person who put Kay's freedom in jeopardy, who put her in grave danger. I love that he cares so much. Ghosts is honestly one of the most beautiful games I've ever played. Dude, that's honestly one of the reasons I'm so excited to replay it, because I just remember walking around and constantly being like, oh my god, it's all so pretty. Look at like the red trees and the gold trees and the regular trees. It's all pretty. Like, it's just needed in my life. Please. But I have to wait. Patience. That's why Ghosts of Yotai, it's gonna be great. That person is out there somewhere, right now, lurking in the shadows, laughing. And until I can uncover the truth, make that person pay. It doesn't matter if I'm a prosecutor anymore. I'll keep fighting. Find the truth, and don't give up until you do. That's a rule I live by. Even if it's breaking laws? Ha 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 ha. Pah. You may have the look of a smart guy, but you're a fool just like the rest of us. Facts. A fool! How dare you? That was just what I needed to hear. Fine, you're in. What? You're gonna let me work alongside you? Oh my god. I've lost my minions, you've lost your fancy title. But it seems neither of us is prepared to give up on this investigation. We're gonna work under Lang! Now, seeing as we're both so stubborn, how about we go head to head and thrash out the details? I'll be honored. But be warned, I won't be going easy on you. I have an assassin to catch, and not even you're going to get in the way of that. Of course, I'd expect no less. Let me show you the truth I tore from this case with my bare fangs. So pretty. Alright, so this judge friend of yours met the president up on the roof. And then she pushed him, he landed right there. That's all that happened the night before. People had all been cleared from the viewing platform, so it's just the two of them up there. And that pretty much sums it up, no doubt about it. She killed the president. What? Hi, Keone. How you doing? Honorary Interpol. I guess so. Which means Francisco is going to be pissed when we're not attaching to her. Probably. You're one of the most beautiful houses I've met. Can I move in? What? Lily, I'm right here. Why don't you move into my house? I love you. Come to Australia. They were there. What am I reading? They were there completely alone, no bodyguards. None. I checked. His security detail had no idea he even went up there. He must have gone in secret. Maybe it was a conversation they didn't want anybody to hear. But what kind of conversation? How were the two of them even connected? Seems the president spoke to the owner of the building ahead of time. He had set himself the viewing platform just for the two of them. And it was the president asking. I guess the guy wasn't about to refuse. So the last person to see the president alive? Could have really been? Yep. Gavel. Did you say her name was? Her. Oh, I can move into your house too. As if you had one. As if anyone had one nowadays. I mean, she's technically right. We don't own this place. But, you know, it's a nice idea. I think this is moving a little fast. You haven't even checked my kitchen cabinets. Elmer, I can clean them if you want. I'm out. I'll see you guys when you figure that out, okay? I'll just I'm interrupting something, okay? I'll just be over here. Are you done? I don't even think this is suggestive. I'm just becoming a maid for the basic right of getting a roof over my head. Okay, that's valid. So anyway, now that Han's gone, let's go on to talk about the most important thing. How's your chimney? Sorry. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, not Jesus. At least not allegedly. Not that I know of. I haven't had a fancy head in my voice tell me otherwise, so I think we're safe. And you're calling me out. Yes, of course. Lily, you start something, and I want to be the one to finish it. You know what I mean? So Lily, when are you going to catch up with campaign 3? Oh, Lily! Oh, I shouldn't have been looking at chat. Oh, that was caught. Oh, that was close. Good question. Yes, very good question. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, you should keep going with, like, campaign 3 is amazing, and I love it, and it's the best time I've had. Now I just need to catch up with campaign 2. And then maybe I'll get around to campaign 1. I don't think I'll ever get around to campaign 1. I feel like by the time I finish campaign 2, I'm hoping by the time I get to the end of campaign 2, I'll be on top of and or in the middle of campaign 4. Watch Critical Role for— I haven't watched Critical Role for almost a year. Damn. Lily, when is the next one shot? Next week. Lily, I'm only available for 2 days out of the entire week because I'm a busy girl that wants to cry. Is that okay? I don't have any other time. Just double checking with my shifts. I wish I wasn't so busy, but it's the way it is. Okay. So Tuesday and Wednesday. My time. That's my time. I've got to work 5 different days next week. Guys, I'm sick of working. Can I stop? I don't want to do it anymore. I'm so tired. I just want to have a good sleep in. I didn't have a good sleep in this morning, guys, because I was like, Adara, let's go for a nice walk.
And we did, and it was lovely. Had a walk, got a hot chocolate. It was a great time. But both of us were looking at each other like, man, we both equally wish we were just asleep right now. Like, we probably both would have done well to have a nice sleep in. Maybe Tuesday your time then. Not sure. Okay. Well, that's my only times. I'm sorry. I'm hoping I'll be more available the week after. I'm really hoping my boss is already on top of hiring a new person to replace Emma. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping at least by the time we get to the end of next week. And hopefully the person he hires will be available, won't be a uni student. Or something. Hi, Tap. No worries, man. I wish I was asleep. I gotta go to bed in like an hour. Should be sorry. Apologize harder. I apologize. Did I do it? Did I apologize hard enough? Do I get a prize? Did I do it? If we do Tuesday, Thursday my time, it might have to be around an hour after we usually start due to me being stuck in class. That's fine by me. I don't mind doing it later. I mean, I could do earlier if necessary. It might be a little bit of a pain, but... Lily, are you okay? What happened? There's a lot of Zeds in there. So many Zeds. No. Are you alright? Oh, yeah. Illy! Love you, Tam. Have a lovely weekend, okay? Have a lovely weekend. Sprinkle positivity. Just cute. And I will get drinking. Oh, I still can't get this crick out of my neck. Really hoping maybe at some point tomorrow I'll crick it back into place. We'll wait until we'll see. We'll see, because I'll have an important exam. Okay. No worries. I'm really sorry. No one else is around, and I'm so tired. We're hoping to get the new guy nice and trained up over the course of this next week. Hoping he'll be like more trained up over the course of time. So yeah, we're hoping that'll be the case. I'll let y'all know in advance. Sorry. No, don't apologize. I'm apologizing. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry that we're like understaffed. It's not my fault, but it's my consequence, okay? Just the way it is. Sorry. Sorry. What's the matter? Don't be so sorry about it. You're doing your best. Anyway, I'm stalling because I want to go to the toilet, if that wasn't obvious. I'm going to the toilet, okay? I shall return.
Guys, your girl is all taped up and ready to go. I'm gonna go to work like this tomorrow and deal with the humiliation of it. But that's fine. It's not really humiliating if you think of it. It's like walking around with a crutch. It's just life. Wait, I barely got money. Well, girl, what are you gonna do about it? What have you done? God's gonna be afraid too if I don't win this one. Well, I guess I know who I'm calling today. What is happening? I'm gonna go play ghosts and lie down and contemplate my lot in life as the sound of rain acts as my white noise to this busy noise and absurdist world. Okay, love y'all and stuff. Bye-bye. See ya, house. Take care. Have a good night. Have a lovely weekend. Don't let the rain consume you. Alright. His argument certainly isn't completely without merit, but I noticed at least one glaring hole in his reasoning. That's where I'll need to focus my counterattack. The fact that she fell off the building, like, thinks they fell off the building. It was just the two of them up there. Wasn't Kay up there last night? Kay was also up there last night, right? Do I have evidence saying, hey, by the way, there was Kay? Like, there was a lot of people that were up there last night. You know what I mean? Were they here in relation to the auction or not?
Hold it!
Have a great sleep. I'm here if you make sure to... What? Alright, go for it. It's entirely possible somebody else was up there, surely. Yeah! What about the cotton candy stand? The owner of the building received a request from the president himself to clear the area. Oh wait, this was last night, not the night before. The night before was the one that had the murder. I'm pretty sure. He knew there'd be serious trouble if he messed up, so he went to work as quick as he could. They cleared everybody out, and I mean everybody, including your stupid cotton candy seller. Stupid? That's mean! Still, it wasn't enough. If I had been there, the president wouldn't be lying there now.
Hold it!
The night before last. How can you be so sure of that? Puh, if you're not sure, take another look. Take as many as you need. This picture from the camera up on the viewing platform, like I said. Oh shit. Oh, it is the 4th. And the camera doesn't lie. That's from 2 nights ago. You have a picture of them both entering the rooftop area, but nothing from after that point, I assume. No, there's only one camera pointed at the elevator. You can't see the viewing platform itself. Still, this is when the murder happened, I'm sure of it. Ruben was killed 2 nights ago, and his body would have been here at the lot for this whole time.
Wait, so he reckons the body the night before last. Well, we know that's ridiculous. Do I have something that says, hey, the murder happened not 2 nights ago? How do I explain this? Oh, maybe the photo?
Objection!
Okay. Yay, we doing it.
Xilong Lang, former star, agent of Interpol, how the mighty have fallen. What? Take a look at this picture. It's a behind-the-scenes shot of some of the casting crew. Look at those smiles. Well, maybe not Sean, but you know what I mean. And it was taken only yesterday. What? If Junchigvel really did kill President Wang the night before, the body would have been clearly visible in the background of this picture. What? Perhaps you should have taken a little more time to speak with those involved. After all, thorough witness interviews form the basis of any good investigation, as you should know. Ha! I don't think I've even seen you so happy, Mr. Edgeworth. Did they get a photo of it? Far too much fun baiting him. I know, right? Okay. You really do love backing your opponent into a corner, huh? Puh, fine, you got me. I must say it's quite a while, I almost missed it. Perhaps if you tried to stay a little calmer while conducting your investigations in the future? Huh. Don't push your luck, Edgeworth. Langji says, the righteous anger of a wolf lasts 100 years. I won't be calming down anytime soon. Not until we caught the president's killer. He's having fun bantering back and forth with someone on his level on the same side. Of course he's enjoying it. It is very cute. I want the same thing. We all do. Nonetheless, the body appeared last night. You have to accept that now. And there's one other thing you'll need to accept. The president didn't die from a fall. That's right, he was crushed by the falling of a giant head. The incident occurred here on the movie set, not at the top of the big building. Says you, but that's just your theory. I'm not about to give up my own because of it. But it literally can't have happened the night before last. We just proved that with this picture. Did you? What if? What if your friend Cavell pushed the president off the big building the night before last, and then came down here to the movie set and hid the body somewhere? Yeah, but where? There's all kinds of stuff around here, costumes, equipment, you could hide it anywhere. And then come back a day later, last night, in other words, and take it out again. We just need to check the lot for trace evidence. We'll soon find where she put it.
Objection!
And there won't be any need for that. What? This piece of evidence proves that Judge Cavell can't have hidden the body. What? Sorry, what? What are you insinuating?
Take that! Not so fast!
Hold up. The Judge Cavell moved President Wang's body, right? But she wouldn't have been able to get into the movie set to do that, wouldn't she? Okay, so they are talking about the lock. Even though we know the door was broken, but like...
Take that!
We already know the chain on the side gate was cut only last night. Oh, okay. The differentiation between when it was cut. Judge Cavell had no way of getting in here to hide the body the night before last. Brah. But the murder has to have happened 2 nights ago. Why are you so set on believing that? Because if you remember that picture from a printout from a video, if you remember that picture was a printout from a video, and there was more. What? There's footage from a few dozen minutes after your friend went up on the roof with the president. Shows her heading back into the elevator, alone. You know what there's no footage of? The president leaving that roof. Oh, okay. Because he was dressed up and he attended the auction. There's no other way he could have gotten down from the top of the building that high. Unless he was pushed by Cavell. How do I tell him? You're saying the president was never observed returning from the viewing platform. Yeah, camera was pointed at the elevator at the door the whole time. If anybody else had come up or down, it would have been on that tape. In other words, the presence of the camera ensures that nobody could have left unnoticed. I see. That's not good for Judge Cavell. Vanishing from a rooftop hundreds of feet in the air. Yeah, that's a tricky one, alright. All Alright, even the Yatagarasu can't actually fly. Well, not yet, anyhow, just need a little more practice. Please don't tell me you think you can learn. Does the president go to the auction? Must have. Well, I mean, like, if Gavel knew about the auction and was trying to get the other dude, a winner, arrested, and was possibly at least knew what Ringer was doing, maybe she was trying a different angle but was getting with the president to work with her? Sorry, the tape in my hand isn't really sitting flat. I'm sure it's fine. Surely I just present this. Cool. Proceeded 30 minutes to get menus, proceeded to wait another hour for the food, only for the buttered corn to be barbecue corn, and something in the food made my tongue and lips sting and tingle. That's not good. What the fuck? Are you allergic to something? Actually, there was another way. But from the elevator, what do you mean? You know what to tell me he flew. He didn't need to. It was much simpler than that. Assuming the president knew what we know, of course. Namely that the big building has a hidden 51st floor. What? That's right, a hidden floor, with a hidden entrance on the rooftop. If he left that way, he wouldn't have needed to ride the elevator. What? But you said it was hidden, right? That it was a secret. How could the president even know about it? Wait, so that means from the previous case, right? There was Gavel, and she was like, oh yeah, I went into the room at like 10 p.m. on the night. Wait, what time was this? This is 11, so this is actually before then. I was gonna, that doesn't quite line up. Actually, no, it was 11:41 when she signed out. So she went into there and then went up and got him, maybe, and brought him back down? I don't know. Ugh, cost a fortune too. Wow. Yeah. Fuck. Did you still get to eat something? It's an interesting question, and one I don't have an answer to just yet, but for now, this is just a theory. So, what are we talking about exactly? What is this hidden floor of yours? Sounds like the kind of place your little ninja friend would happily spend time in. No, I hate it there! Don't make me go back. Unfortunately, Kane's memory of it are far from happy. There's a secret storeroom up there where they kept the lots for an underground auction. The whole sordid scheme was uncovered just yesterday. An underground auction? What the heck are you trying to say? That President Wang was involved somehow? I don't have any proof, but I certainly think it's a possibility. Yeah, based on what we've seen on him, totally seems the type. Arrgh! He'd never do that, not the president. Illegal underground auctions? No, he'd have nothing to do with it. Nothing. Well, what's gotten into him? I hope you two are feeling lucky, because when people start saying stuff like that, I'll start biting. Please do. She ran away. You know nothing, neither of you. You have no idea how much the people love him, how well respected he is. I did eat something. When the staring became unbearable, I stopped. So I did eat, I'm just not going back there. Did you complain about the food? Because bro, if you're allergic to something, and it wasn't on the menu and they didn't disclaimer it, like that's a problem. What lurks behind that seemingly respectable public face? But the people of Shangfang clearly don't. I wonder if I should tell him the truth about his beloved president. No, what good would it do? It would only upset him more. Forgive me, Agent Lang, I didn't mean to upset you. We spoke out of turn, both of us. I can only apologize. Apology accepted and reciprocated. I'm sorry I got carried away. Aww, they apologize to one another. Look at them, I love them. It's alright, Kay, you can come out now. Sorry. It's fine. It's not you I'm upset with. Blah. Sorry, I bit this corner of my lip. It's not you I'm upset with. It's the animal who killed the president.
Well, ain't you just a fine figure of a man?
I mean, yeah.
All patriotic and such, gotta tip your hat to that sort of thing.
What are you talking about?
Well, I got good news for you, Mr. Patriot. Real good news.
What?
Ain't no way in heck your pal the president moseyed on downstairs via 51.
Really?
I was hunkered down in that storeroom the whole dang time. I was peeled like oranges.
Of course, she would have already snuck in by that point. Thanks, that's very useful to know. Well, Mr. Prosecutor. What? Guess my theory still stands, which means I'm not budging an inch. Nobody saw the president after he met with Cavell 2 nights ago, that's a fact. But it's also a fact the body appeared only last night. How could the president have fallen from the roof 2 nights ago, and only been found today? That seems a little slow as falls go, wouldn't you say? Sure, there are questions that still need answering, I'll give you that. Then I guess there's one thing we can agree on.
Oh yeah? What's that?
The question of exactly what happened here yesterday will require further investigation.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
Yay.
Agent Lang would like to hand the body off to the coroner if you don't mind. As long as it's not Dr. Hertz. Actually, no, she's kind of learned her lesson. He's all yours, just take care of him, okay? Aw. No, because Dad suspects it's just my response to over-seasoned with cooked, cracked black peppers. I don't know, definitely not what I expected for the fancy-ass air the place gives. Never trust a fancy-ass place. That's coming from someone who just, I know that I wouldn't eat anything from there, you know? Better off sticking with a good pub. I believe in the good pub pride, okay? Oh, one last thing. What? Found footprints near the body. What? What? I mean, footprints in the footprints, if you will. Little ones in there. The big ones? Human footprints in the monster print. Interesting. And what kind of prints? Sir, they were child's footprints, about the size of your average elementary school kid. Woof. What? Huh? Elementary school? No, it couldn't be. What now? Hi. Ms. Nichols. Oh, I didn't mean to butt in, sorry. Was there something you wanted to say? There's something I have to tell you. You'll probably think it was pretty awful of me, but I'm sure it's nothing you need to be quite so nervous about. Well, what is it? Last night I came here. What? You mean you came back to the set? Why? Well, I just wanted to, I was worried about him, so I came back to check. Check on Sean, I mean. And Sean, the boy. Makes sense. Yes, you see, he stayed behind on his own last night to rehearse. Wow, really takes the job seriously, huh? Well, this movie is his first lead role, and he's trying so hard to make it perfect. So she might have seen what happened last night. Around what time was this? Let's see, it was right after 10, I think. Looked like it might be Looked like it might be about to rain, so I got a little worried and came down. When I got here, well, you saw something, didn't you? Yes, Sean was there on his own, running his lines, and towering above him, there was this long, like, really, really long neck. Neck? Yes, with skin like an enormous worm. It was like a dinosaur.
What? Ooh-wee, you mean it must be. Gordy, good old Gordy. You don't give a slip last time, you slimy old lizard. Now I got you now. God damn it. What? Now Gordy's involved too? Yes, they might be. I was as surprised as you were. Although I guess Sean was practicing being a kid who can communicate with monsters. Hot dang, you're right. He could have been communicating for real with them little horn doohickeys is. Alright, so this was definitely not just, you know, the fucking crane in the yard dressed up. Like, there's a camera thing here too, like, that's just covered in a cloth. We're gonna find out that someone hid the body at the end of one of these things. And just, like, covered it all with a cloth. Anyway. Right? But it seemed more like he was kind of looking up and talking right to it. It's like they were friends. It was pretty weird, right? Dang tootin' is weird, weirder than a mustache on a mule. How could he cheat on his best monster pal like that? I fear movies and reality might be getting a little mixed up here. And you are absolutely certain that's why you saw her? Oh, yes. Only for a moment. I was so shocked I just turned and ran. Well, how about that, Mr. Prosecutor? Another mystery beast to contend with. Don't tell me you believe this nonsense, Ancient Lang. Ha 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 ha. I love them. The monster's angles, neither here nor there, but I think we have a pretty good idea now who we need to speak to next. Young Mr. Finn, if he really was here last night, there's a good chance he saw something. My thoughts exactly. I love them. Prosecutor calls Sean Finn to the stand. Oh, Sean ran off just a moment ago. What? What? It's funny when he's like exasperated or something, because I don't expect it from him. I'm like, I'm so cool and I know how to get shit done. What? Like, it's hard to like imagine him accentuating his words in such a way. Where I'm getting fish and chips and watching the Great British Sewing Bee. Fish and chips are better. Sister doesn't eat fish, so we tried a different place. Ah, that explains it. We can hear it from outside our hotel, and I can't imagine getting into the middle of all that. Damn. Struggle with the loud bullshit of the restaurant. So Kay got changed quickly. If this is back to back with the other case. Yeah, she like at the end of the last case, she was like, I got my memories back, and they're like, here's your clothing, and she just insta-churned into them. Changed into them. Look at them run. Lotta is sticking around a lot for this case. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Where the heck did he go? Maybe he just went home. You're right. They won't be doing any filming today after all. Sure, or maybe he went on the lam. Nah, you're just overthinking things, surely. He's a child, Agent Lang. There's no way he killed the president. Not on his own. And who said he was on his own, huh? Maybe a monster gave him a hand. Maybe he summoned one of his feature pals to help him. Love him. Yes, very funny. These two are funny. I'm not saying the kid did it, not for sure anyway. Not yet. But he's our most important witness right now, and we need to find him. Hey, my boy. Mr. Edgeworth? Hey, it's Gummy! Oh, my boy? He ran away from us? He ran away? What was that about? Well, just goes to show that your police force can't be trusted. Are you saying you intend to continue investigating the president's murder alone? Yeah, so what? Well, last time we met you, you had about 800 other agents helping you. Sure, but I told you, I'm a lone wolf now. You got a problem with that? I don't need lackeys, and I don't need friends. All I need are these fangs right here. Keeps things nice and simple. No lackeys, no friends. Anyway, catch you both around. I'm definitely wondering if he went through like a crisis where he was like, I can't trust anybody around me anymore. Things just don't go uninteresting. It sounds like I got my work cut out for me. Two big beasties on the prowl, hoo-wee. It's raining scoops. If I don't catch at least one, ain't no shutterbug worthy of the name. Love her running animation. Wow, this all got kind of complicated, huh? Indeed, and the Beefzilla footprints weren't bad enough. Now Goldie.
This might as well be a movie. Well, we better get our monster hunting shoes on. Yeah! Because the beta is out, guys. Monster hunting shoes. I'm so excited. I don't know, but I love K. K is precious. I suppose we had. Huh. Who said that? Wait, what? Wait, what? I suppose we had? Edgeworth. It's one of Agent Lang's old team. What? But it... Oh, maybe I missed an audio cue. We've come across a few of them on previous cases, but this one's on his own. Excuse me. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, long time no see. How come you're not with Agent Lang? Shifu? He's not technically my boss anymore. Oh shit. Really? What happened? You remember the case from a month or so back? Yadagarasu. Came about as close to aiding and abetting a serious crime as you can come and still keep your job. Indeed, I guess that was pretty close. Well, being Shifu, he took full responsibility, so they disbanded our team. Wow, that's harsh. It explains why he's now a lone wolf, as he puts it. So, what are you doing here? Well, to tell you the truth, I was worried about him. I think he's been chasing ghosts. And ghosts from 12 years ago, to be precise. 12 years ago? What does that mean? Sorry, I already said too much. I better be on my way. What happened 12 years ago? These ghosts of Agent Lang's, could they have something to do with the case we're currently investigating? Yes. Well, looks like everybody left except us. What do we do? Good question. Miss Hart went off monster hunting, and I guess Agent Lang is busy trying to track down young Sean. Perhaps we should try investigating another angle. What kind of other angle? Somebody needs to get Judge Gavel's side of the story. Oh yeah, you're right. What did she say again? She had another case. Guess the trial will be beginning right about now. Indeed, I think we better head down to the courthouse, don't you? Alright, let's go. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I need to go to bed. Oh god. This is a long chapter. Like, long. Like, holy shit. It's a long chapter, guys. I'm a little scared, I'm not gonna lie. There's your girl. Oh yeah, Eddie and Francisca. Can I just say, it is crazy to me seeing all of these characters just having their lives, basically. Is the defense ready to proceed? You bet. Bring it on, Big G. The prosecution has been ready for some time. The original attorney in this case, Rosie Ringer, was murdered. Yeah, okay. Very well. Let me begin by apologizing. The fact that the defendant was the warden of said prison gives away, it carries grave implications. These two factors combined caused pre-trial preparations to take more time than usual, and then the fortunate passing of the attorney in charge, Ms. Rosie Ringer, delayed the trial yet further. Now we're ready to begin at last. Mr. Vander von Kammer. The court thanks you both for stepping in at such short notice. I definitely feel like this, like, again, postponing the trial until now, obviously someone is benefiting, but who is it? Hey, no sweat. Rosie was your pal, right? And this was her last case? Couldn't exactly say no, could I? You'll have to bear with me though, gang. Didn't exactly get a ton of time to read the paperwork. How about you, friend? Everything cool over on your side? It's hardly ideal for the prosecutor in charge of the case to have run off and abandoned it. But justice can't sit around waiting for him to grow a spine. Oh, she's talking about Miles. Right? The evidence has been handed to me, so yes, I'm ready. This is so weird watching this from this angle again.
Very well. Bring the accused. Why are we just doing this from like Eddie's perspective? Is this? I invite the prosecution to make its opening statement. All right. The accused was. Let me stop you right there, darling. What is it, Miss Lagarde? Oh, I was wondering if you could tell me something. That's something been why on earth I'm here. Perhaps the opening statements will clarify that for you. But will they, dear? Really? Fine, carry on if you must.
Sorry, was about to do Miles.
I fully intend to, if you can stay quiet for a moment. The murder in question happened at the prison where Miss Lagarde worked as a warden. The victim, Bronco Knight.
With the knife.
Is something the matter, Ms. Von Klammer?
How can that be? No, the evidence. What gives, friend? Everything okay?
The murder weapon, it's not here.
Neither is Barre's Canis's chisel. Oh shit. What? Say it ain't so.
Silence. Miss Von Klammer, explain yourself.
I wish I could, Your Honor.
No weapon, Then what exactly are we all doing here? Really, darling, you shouldn't have volunteered to prosecute a case if you can't even keep the evidence safe.
I knew it. Someone was going to bail her out. I called it. Auction, yeah. I can only work with what the previous prosecutor gave me. Little boy, winner strikes again. Oh shit, maybe it was winner. Hey, gee.
What is it, Mr. Fender?
Guess we know where this is going, huh? Let's kick this one down the road a little further, shall we?
The court hereby denies the defense's request.
What? Don't be like that. What's the dealio?
She's absolutely right, of course. We simply can't have any more delays. Let's get on and show everyone how wonderfully innocent I am, shall we?
Objection!
Innocent. I'll thank you to take this seriously. Oh, but I am, darling. You don't have any evidence. You just said so yourself. In the courtroom, evidence is everything. Haven't I heard that somewhere before?
Oof.
Without any, you can't charge me with anything. Isn't that right, Verity, darling? It is.
Even though even she was there for the investigation. Oh, that's right. She replaced Winner. What?
Without the items in question, the prosecution case against the defendant cannot proceed. As such, this court hereby declares the accused Fifi Goblin not guilty.
Objection!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold the phone there, hasty pants. We can't go dropping a verdict just like that.
Forgive me, but why is the defense objecting to its client being acquitted?
Don't be cute, kiddo. You know as well as I do that little Miss Warden over there is guilty as all heck. And as for the murder weapon, you were right there when we found it.
Mr. Fender, it is incumbent...
What? Incumbent.
Upon this court to see that fair judgment is afforded to all.
Yeah, why'd she get chosen as the judge then?
And as the instrument of the court, I cannot allow my experiences or opinions to interfere with my work. You must think of the Judge Gavelle who was present of the murder weapon was found, and the Judge Gavelle you see before you in the courtroom today as two entirely different people.
Gee, you're killing me here.
I have no choice but to pass judgment based on the evidence available.
No, you don't. You can just postpone it for tomorrow. Can't you?
Objection!
And we have the evidence, just not here. Give me some time, just a little. I'll find it, I'll swear to you. The prosecution hereby requests a recess.
Oh, yeah, the defense does that too. Come on, Your Honor, don't you do us like this.
Very well. The court accepts the request. Really, Verity, you won't help anybody bound to pressure like that, you know. There will be a 15-minute recess. I suggest that both the prosecution and the defense use the time well.
Understood. Ew. Saved by the Bell, huh? I love seeing these two work together. They're adorable.
Have a good night, Alda. Sleep well. Very well. We will reconvene in 15 minutes.
I don't think that's gonna be long enough. Hey, I know this room. Good times. We did totally find that knife, didn't we, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, of course we did.
Flashbacks to something that was only a week and a half ago.
So did something happen or steal it or what? Oh hey, these two. Everybody's coming back. Everybody has a voice. I don't remember them. Miss Berry, Mr. Saint, are you here to watch a trial?
Yeah, we heard it was gonna be a really fun show. Do you know where we need to go?
I don't fucking remember his voice. It's a trial for the case I was nearly convicted for. Should be starting any minute now. We were late because of practice. I want to say it was kind of like wheezy maybe, but somewhere around here, right? Simeon, it's kind of a problem. They've lost some evidence, the knife and the chisel. So they called a research and kicked us all out of the court. What? But no, they can't. No, he was kind of like weak-willed, wasn't he? He's like, no, what?
Hee hee, they're not going to arrest you again, are they?
Don't say that. No. Gee, forgot how easy it was to upset you. Huh? How dare he embarrass me like that? I was gonna say, that sounds like, what's his name? Fran. No one get near her. Everyone run. And speaking of easy to upset... Francina, Friendrarella, chill, okay, just chill. Come on, put the whip away, that's it. That idiot of a so-called prosecutor, I'll find him and I'll make him eat whip for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eep. I love this. Yeah, just run, man. Also, you gotta calm her down, kid's gone cuckoo. I guess I better, at least. Oh, it's you. Good morning, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. Francisco, you shouldn't be here, you know. You're not in the right line of work anymore. You should be at home planning whatever it is you mean to do with the rest of your life. Listen, I'm trying. What are you going to do, Francisco? You only have 15 minutes. Oh, don't you think I know that? And wipe that infuriating, reasonable look off your face. You're like a news anchor calmly reading the news or something. And it's utterly exasperating. It's probably better I don't rise to that. Okay. I never imagined you'd be the one prosecuting this case, Francisco. Nor did I, but what a case. The murder of a presidential bodyguard. And by the warden of a prison, no less. The murder weapon was properly entered into evidence and everything. And yet when you went to present the knife to the court, it wasn't there. That imbecile. Not only did he abandon his case, he made me look like a total fool. Yeah. The next time I see the little coward, I'll whip him into shape if it's the last thing I do. Fuck yeah. You go ahead and do that, but quit taking it out on the people around you. Am I supposed to, I feel like I'm supposed to present something to her to be like, hey, calm down, look at this cute teddy. We're here to ask about a murder. Look at how many people we have in here. This is going to be important, guys. Do you want to go see this movie, Francisco?
I have plenty of time on your hands, but I'm a busy woman. Alright, that's fair. What am I doing? I need to go to bed, but like, what if I just... For a bit of extra fun dialogue, present the crime scene notes. Nani desu ka? I don't have crime scene notes. I'm gonna talk to Eddie first. Hey Master, you got the old memory back, huh? Sure did, and I'm me again. Had me worried 6 ways till Sunday. Not that other cave wasn't a blast, too. Anyway, welcome back, kiddo. Bring it in. No. What do you think about this trial right now, okay? Yeah, I guess things did go pretty pear-shaped in there, huh? Really want pears. We need to dig this missing evidence lickety-split. But we can't count on them putting the trial on hold much longer. Yeah, it's a stumper, alright. If only some kind soul would offer to go find it for us. That's an expectant look if I ever saw one. I mean, he's such a cute puppy, though. Can't help but notice you still haven't asked for your prosecutor badge back, Bucko. Finally, decided to come walk to the path of righteousness with me and your old man, huh? The committee has my badge, that much is true, but I haven't given up on it just yet. I'm still not ready to walk in my father's footsteps. No? It's not like there's a deadline. You do you for as long as you need. I like the idea of like Miles when he's like reached his peak, quote unquote. Like he gets to his like 40s and he's like, you know what? Or like he gets to his 50s or something and he just wants to like chillax more. He's like, I'll go be an defense attorney in my spare time. Whole family office will be waiting to welcome you with open arms when you're done. Thank you, Fender. I would love to see a follow-up to his offer. You know, like Miles Edgeworth, ace defense attorney, and it's like Miles in his like 60s when he's like retired, mostly retired, but he just does defense attorneying in his spare time. And it's just him and Fender hanging out. And yeah, if only someone would go sniff out that evidence for us. Fine, we'll do it. Way to go, Milesio, you're sure? I'll do what I can, but that might not be much in 15 minutes. Brad and me will buy you as much time as we can, okay? G won't be banning that hammer of hers until you've made it back with the goods, I promise. Thank you, I'll be counting on you, Fender. And you, Francesca, how does that sound? What makes you think I'd accept your help? How about some advice instead, when you seriously consider a new career as a news anchor? Come on, Frank. Clocks are tick-a-talking. Here, time to step up to the plate. Alright, fine. We will stall the trial for as long as we can. But you better get your ex-prosecutor behind in gear. You know, I quite like having you run errands for me. Maybe that could be your new career instead. I'm glad you're on board. I can help you. I don't want to be arrested again. Oh, this sounds fun. Can I play? Alright, that'd be very helpful for you both. Very well, where should we begin? I think we need to speak to a certain somebody, don't you? Who do we need to speak to in order to find out where the evidence went? Obviously Winner, right?
Take that!
That's right. Supposed custodian of the evidence in question. Wow, the news prosecutor guy? Okay, we're on it. Thank you, Mr. Saint. Alrighty then. Guess we better huddle and talk tactics, huh, friend? Just the two of us. Ow! Don't keep me waiting, Miles Edgeworth. I'll try not to. We'll be back as soon as we can. Oh, Franny Poo, wait up now. Wow, you really want to go with the nickname Franny Poo? Alright, we need to find Mr. Winner, and fast. Oh. I'll go to bed, I promise. What have you thought of this game so far? I love both games a lot. Okay. Does this game go on for a sequel? Right, I feel like the first one didn't take me that long. But this one's been a lot more buffed out. So it's taken me a little bit longer.
I was like, it'll be 2 weeks, and now it's like getting to the 4th week. It's been like a month of trying to play this. Here, you know, if I stream 5 days a week. But I really love it. It's cute. It's amazing. I like doing more. I think I mentioned before that Phoenix, as the defense attorney, you're not really supposed to have the full picture. So I always feel like we're struggling to get information, and then you get to the trial, and then suddenly the prosecution is like, I got this and this and this. And you're like, fuck you, why didn't I have that information? This is literally like, hey, we're actually going to give you all the... Shit, I almost spilled water. We're fine. In this game, you actually get a better, more holistic, like, investigation, obviously, of what the prosecutor does and how they accumulate all the evidence. And I love Fender, I love seeing more of Fran, I love seeing more of their dynamics. Kay is wonderful, like, happy bubbliness compared to Miles. I love all the little cameos of the different characters from the past. Like, it's crazy. It's a good time. I experiment. Just gonna lurk while playing games. I'm about to go to bed, but it's good to see you. I'm sorry, I had to go to bed. Yeah. It's a good game. It's great. I love it. And obviously everything's culminating into this final case, and it's like, tensions are high. And I'm definitely kind of like, I'm at that point where I'm like, so who's the mastermind, you know? Like, who out of all the people that we know is the ultimate bad guy? I'm thinking it could be Judge Gavelle. There's still a chance. But I also don't want to believe it's him. I kind of want to believe it's Eustace, because I think he's funny. In the sense that I like the idea of him trying to outsmart his own dad the entire time. Maybe. Still feel like we haven't met everyone yet though, so. Judge Gavelle.
Ah, Mr. Edgeworth.
But I also appreciate the stream and seeing new things. Yeah, it's cool seeing like all these different things are part of like the storyline and the lore, basically.
A pleasure as always.
A pleasure? How's it a pleasure? And what was all that about just now? Okay, stop it. But Judge Gavelle knows that horrible woman is the killer. Why the heck would she...
Evidence is the only language that the goddess of justice understands. My own personal thoughts and feelings do not come into it.
Is this all Judge Verity Gavelle, is it?
You may believe my way of thinking to be heartless, but it is my way.
Pardon. To be this hard and unforgiving, something I'd like to ask you, if you don't mind.
Please go ahead.
What were you doing on the roof of the big building 2 nights ago?
The roof.
You met the president up there, didn't you? We've seen security footage of the 2 of you.
And is there something wrong with that?
Only that his body was discovered this morning, right next to the very same building. Oh, okay. That seems genuine.
What?
I think you understand what I'm getting at. You're considered a suspect. What happened between the 2 of you? If we arrest her now, then we can postpone the case happening for longer, is what I'm hearing.
Nothing. We simply talked for a few minutes. And then we were done. I left. I took the elevator back downstairs alone.
That much we know to be true. As I said, we've seen the footage. And what business did you have with the leader of a foreign power?
I'm not at liberty to say.
I see. Well, I'm not at liberty to leave until I have my answers. In which case, there's only one thing for it. She's hiding something, and I have to get it out of her. Manches. Alright, bedtime. This is a good place to leave it. Ugh. It's a good place to leave it. Sometimes I feel like I can't leave while we're in like the middle of a conversation, if you know what I mean. Work in the morning, work in the evening, working all the time. Please, guys, let it end. I know I'm a big, strong girl, but I'm a big, strong girl who likes her naps, okay? Let me sleep more. Let me rest, okay? Lower me onto my bed gently and just leave me there, okay? I really just want a little bit more time. I just need more time. Alright. And less pain, preferably. This would be- I feel like all of this wouldn't be so bad if I didn't feel like I needed to strap myself up just to be able to manage as an individual. But here we are, having a great time. Having an okay time. I'm big, I am strong, I am capable. Strong, independent woman. Who would like a man in her life, but she has too much anxiety to be able to fully understand the full depths of her own anxiety and life. I'm self-reflecting, guys. It's fine. Don't mind me. I'm tired. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I can't even move this arm a lot anymore. It's great. This one moves better, I promise. Hope you'll have an excellent day today and tomorrow, okay? Have a lovely weekend, everybody. This video, the weekly video, is out. Put that up if you check the Wings of Exalion YouTube. If, you know, if you want to check it out. That's uploaded. Yeah, I'll see you guys all on Monday, and we'll probably play more of this. I really want to get this done in like 2 streams, but I know we probably won't. So, we'll see. We'll see. Because this looks like it's going to be a very long case. So, but we'll at least have it. We're going to get it done before Valentine's Day. So, that's the bare minimum. I just need to get to Valentine's Day. And Valentine's Day, I have a stream organized. I've got things planned. They're all in my head. Okay, so we'll see. Alright, good night, Estanium. Good luck with the rest of your day. Alright, have a good night's sleep, everybody. Take care. And I will see you all Monday. Okay? Nighty night.